So here I am. I have not posted a video in months. But I am in the car with my friend. Hey, Nina.
Hey! What up?
We will be talking about being transgender, being a friend of someone who's transgender, and just our experiences and how we both feel about that fun stuff. So here we go. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
What are your questions?
What does it mean to be transgender?
What does it mean? Well, that's a hard question because it's different for everybody. For me, it's basically like I have always felt like I was male, but I hid it even from myself for like forever. Clearly, for some people, it's just they're uncomfortable with their bodies. Because there's so many different ways to be transgender. It's different for everybody. Like for someone, it could just be presenting as male, and like or the opposite gender, or whatever. Some people might not get surgeries. Some people might not even start hormones. But if they just feel better, like in their clothes and stuff, that might. For some people, that's how it is. For me, obviously, it's hormones. It's the way I dress, and it's potentially surgery, which you talked about.
Yeah. So, wow, that was a lot of information.
Yeah, it was a lot of information.
How do you handle it when someone asks you why you're transgender?
Why I'm transgender? Like why I'm transitioning, you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. That is a hard question. Like even when people ask me that question,
Yeah.
like I don't fully know how to answer. I'm transitioning because if I didn't, I genuinely wouldn't be here.
Really?
Yeah.
So it mentally takes a toll on you.
Yes. Like I have depression. Like I've had depression for a long ass time.
Yeah.
But since I came out, like my depression has gotten so much better.
Yeah.
Because it's like a weight that I didn't even know was there was like lifted off my shoulders. And that was just from coming out. And like every step that I've taken to get closer to the person that I am, it was like freedom.
Really?
Like it's accepting myself.
Yeah.
And that was really hard. When I found out what transgender was, I was like 19,
Yeah.
I think, somewhere on there. And I was like, I heard the term transgender and I was like, okay, I have no idea what this means.
Yeah.
But then I like looked it up and I read stories, I watched videos.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is me. And then it was like, oh my God, this is me. I was like, shit, now I have to like figure out what I'm gonna do. Because at that point I was really unhappy with like just myself. Not my family thinks it's like I was unhappy with my entire life. I'm not. I'm unhappy with myself and who I was, you know?
Yeah.
So I think for a lot of like family and more family than friends, they think that transgender people are transitioning like to make them feel bad about themselves. And that's not it at all. Like it's about accepting themselves and being the best version of who they are. Or for me at least, being the best version of myself.
So the people that make transgenders look really bad, like
transgender people, not transgenders.
Sorry. Transgender people, like molesting a girl in the bathroom or taking.
That is so not true. Okay. Like that shit.
Can you explain it?
When you go to the bathroom, are you going in to touch people?
No.
You go in to just go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's more likely that a transgender person is gonna get violated in the bathroom than it is for a cisgender person. Because people are so against us.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you think about the media just putting your shit on blast?
Like what shit exactly?
Like when gay pride comes and like they're just biased with the people all the bad stories that happen.
Can you explain? I'm so confused.
This guy's like
On your ass?
right now.
Well, shit.
Well, I guess it's repeating the same question, but I don't know. Y'all just, I'm good with it. What do you think about the people who are allies with you? And then the people who have bachelorette parties at the gay pride?
I have never been to Pride.
Oh.
Ever. I need to. Like, I definitely, that's something that I'm probably gonna hopefully do next year.
Yeah.
But I've never been to Pride. Or a gay club or any, like,
Is there
I don't,
a certain reason?
I have anxiety. That's my life. Like, when I know, like, going to somewhere that has, like, a lot of people, like, I freak out.
Yeah.
And I know I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because especially, like, at gay pride and stuff like that, like, people are so accepting. But I still just, the thought of being around so many people freaks me out. And I just, like, close down and I can't do it. Gay
By
and
the
LGBTQ community.
Yes.
Lesbian, bi, gay, transgender, and then there's a lot more that I don't quite know.
Okay.
But yeah.
Interesting.
See, I can only like tell you stuff about like being trans. I barely know. I don't know a lot. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
You know? So, okay. What was your first thought when I told you that I'm trans?
What does that mean? I had to look it up on Google.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I mean, I am oblivious to sexual orientation, but I'm someone.
Well, it's not sexual. Like, this is not a sexual orientation.
See, I'm not educated.
This is a gender identity.
Okay, gender identity.
Yeah.
I'm very oblivious to that.
Well, you're learning. You're learning. See, what I love, okay, when I came out to you, I think I didn't even, like, think about it. Like,
Yeah.
because you've always been such an accepting person in all aspects. Like, you're
I'm
open to
bad,
whatever.
I just, when you're judged all the time, it's like you gotta be accepted.
Yeah.
I just gotta say that because, like, I grew up getting, like, judged all the time. Catholic schools are kind of
Yeah.
hard on you. Especially when you're, like, in a wheelchair, it's kind of hard.
Yes.
So,
It's
yeah.
so shitty, dude.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. What were we talking about? Low key, I wasn't even playing. I'm like, wait, what are we talking
We were
about?
talking about how you felt when I came out to you.
Oh, yeah.
Because I said I wasn't afraid to tell you. Like, you were one of those people, you and your sister, you and Molly, I was like, it wasn't even a thought. Like, I knew that even if, like, you didn't quite understand it, like, you'd fully 100% support me no matter what. Even though you, like, totally misgender me all the time. And, like, I know you don't mean it and you don't realize it, but with certain people, like, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Because I know that they don't mean it and I know that they still, like, support me and care. Other people, I'm like, no, it's not gonna work. But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
my parents are like the least. I mean, I feel like my family just.
Your parents were so great.
Yeah, I mean, they go with the flow.
I loved it. Like, okay, so listen. When I got to her house yesterday, she wasn't even at the house.
Sorry.
Her parents were there and they helped me get my stuff in the house. And we sat down and we talked and we talked about just my life in general, like what I'm up to, school, work, all that fun stuff. But then when Nina got home, like, we started talking, like, a little more about, like, just my personal life and, like, my transition and stuff like that. And her parents are 100%, well, maybe not 100%, but, like, they're super, super supportive. And they were just, like, they were asking me questions about it, like, genuinely curious about, like, how it would go or how it would affect, like, me and my health and all this stuff. And it was so awesome. And there was no judgment in their voice. Like, it was genuine. It was genuine curiosity and, like, concern when other people that I've talked to have been, like, they'll ask me questions, but there's, like, it's not even a hint of judge. Like, it's, like, full on just, like, judgment in their voice. Which, like, then it just, like, hurts me when I'm trying to, like, answer the question, because I'm like, they don't even care, you know? But I love your parents. They're friggin' awesome. They make me so happy. Would you ever consider dating a transgender person?
I'd have to know him first. I'd have to like see how it pans out. I'm one of those people who like don't go crazy into something if I really want to know them. You know, okay, it turns into a one night stand and then you're like, oh wow, I really want to know the guy. Okay. But if I meet, okay, let's say it's like a coworker or someone.
And like you've gotten to like know them?
Yeah.
So it's got to be like because I know how you feel like with certain aspects of a relationship.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to like go into specifics.
Yeah.
But I know how you feel. And there are people who have surgery, like they have bottom surgery. So like that particular aspect wouldn't be such an
if I was really
obstacle.
down for him, and then I just want him to tell me. That's it.
Yeah.
Like if you
Be upfront about it.
About ready to get down, then I would freak out. But if you
Yeah.
tell me, like okay,
like talk a little bit, like get to know each other, and then like, cause for me, when I'm like talking to someone, because I've recently been talking to people, which is very new to me, like dating kind of thing. When I'm talking to someone, I talk to them, kind of get to know them first, and then if I feel like they're comfortable enough with like, just if they're like accepting enough, then I disclose that I'm trans. Because you never know how like people are gonna react, which is kind of scary.
It's like 10%. I don't mean to be mean, but I have to really, really like you to really be committed to you and we were like that. I just,
Yeah.
you know, I got nothing on you for that. It's just,
No, I know.
You know?
I mean, I'm genuinely just curious.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
Yeah.
just wondering.
I'm good. So,
Yeah.
Any other questions for me?
I don't know. Like, I feel like I probably do, but I can't even think of anything right now. So we will end up probably getting more questions later. How do I do that? How do I do it? What am I doing?
What are you doing?
No. How do I make it like flip the camera? It doesn't do that, does it? No. It should just press that, right?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know either. But so that's the wrong one, love.
Oh.
I found it. You got Kasha. I see you.
Yep.
I see you. Okay, so what were we talking about? I can't even remember what we were talking about. This is the great thing of two people with really bad ADHD trying to hold a conversation together. It's terrible. This has been 13 years of our lives, is this. Talking and having like a genuinely serious conversation.
Yeah.
And completely forgetting what we were talking about.
Yes.
That happened last night too.
Yeah, it did.
See, I've never... Whoa.